Are you a small business owner drowning in numbers and receipts? Meet Balance Buddies, my new bookkeeping service that takes the stress out of managing your finances so you can focus on growing your business. Hiring a bookkeeper isn't just about staying organized, it's about saving time, making smarter decisions, and even boosting profits. And now, I'm here to help small business owners like you take control of your books with ease. To get you started, grab my free guide, 10 Bookkeeping Mistakes Small Businesses Make and How to Avoid Them. Download it now at balancebuddies.pro/guide. And let's keep your books and your business balanced. Welcome to the Frugalpreneur Podcast. I am your host, Sarah St. John. This episode is what I refer to as a showcase episode where I feature a bootstrapped entrepreneur and they briefly share their tips, tricks, tactics, techniques, and tools that help them bootstrap their business and the successes and failures along the way. My hope is that each of these showcase episodes will provide at least one valuable takeaway that you could implement right away in your own bootstrap business journey. Now on to the episode.
Hello, my name is Gimon. I want to teach as many U.S. business owners, U.S. franchise owners, and also U.S. entrepreneurs and 1099 income earners how they can save taxes legally with the Spendthrift Trust. It's legal. It's in the IRS tax code 643B, and it's been in front of the United States Supreme Court 2 times. It's as legal can be. My personal story. I, as a real estate investor, in 2019, I wholesaled 7 properties and paid off $184,000 in debt. I was a rock star in my real estate group. I knew about short-term capital gains, and I had $50,000 sitting in my bank account. Fast forward to April 4th of 2020, my CPA calls me to say, "Congratulations, your tax bracket went from 22% to 24%. What does that mean? I owed the federal government $94,000 in short-term capital gains. April 4th. COVID started in March. On April 1st, 3 of my properties did not pay me. I was in a money crunch. My solution, I took a HELOC out of my house to pay my bill, but it defeats the purpose of being completely debt-free. I started researching the Rockefeller Spendthrift Trust, which is called The Office, and I started both my business and my beneficial Spendthrift Trust September of 2020. I became the first female mastermind in my real estate group, September 2020, and I started my own company March of 2022, teaching others to save taxes. Just to give you an idea, Virginia salesman, he's single. In 2024, he made $150,000. With the Spendthrift Trust, saving him 90% on federal income taxes at least, and no longer paying state Virginia taxes, we're going to save him $34,587 a year, or an extra $2,888 per month. Again, this is legal. It's in the IRS tax code 643B. I want to help as many people learn the secret so they too can save money just like U.S. presidents, the Rockefellers, the DuPonts, and the Carnegies. I bootstrapped the www.thetrustisyou.com by going on videos on YouTube, Instagram, and also on LinkedIn. And then when I started making money, I started a new class on the Great Discovery at www.sallygimon.com. I now have a professional person working on my stuff, and I'm getting about 7 meetings a day. It's so easy to do. My biggest failure was it's taken me about a year to get very, very successful with business brokers. Now that I work with business brokers, I help their clients who are selling their business save capital gains. Gentleman selling a company for $4 million at 15% will save $600,000. At 20%, they'll save $800,000. The people who are buying the business are going to save federal income taxes. I now have several JV partners who bring me clients day in and day out. One of my best tricks to doing a TikTok is I'll talk about something and then I'll put on it saying how they can save taxes. And then I put on my class, www.sallygimon.com. They get out to my free class and then they can set up an appointment with me. I also have a way to send out 5 things to business brokers, showing them how I'm saving them money. Because of that mail campaign, in January of 2024, I have about 15 business brokers who send a business my way. Again, it's in my CRM that I do have to pay per month, but if I don't have a CRM, I can't do anything. I was working part-time in the early mornings so I can make money, so I can pay for it, and now I don't have to do that anymore. You have to bleed a little bit to make money. If you want to save U.S. taxes legally, you need to know more about the Spendthrift Trust. I have a free class on the Great Discovery. Please go out to www.sallygimon.com. You'll get a 23-minute presentation, 3 articles from Forbes magazine, 2 pages of the case law, and examples of people saving money. If you're making at least $80,000 gross every single year, you could be saving at least 4 or 5 figures on taxes. If you're an investor and you sell anything at a profit, I don't care if it's crypto, Forex, or you're wholesaling, fix and flipping, you're in the stock market, you're a day trader, you are doing options trading, you make $50,000 and you're at 22% tax rate, you'll pay $11,000 in taxes. If you're at 24%, you'll pay $12,000 in taxes. You're at 32%, you'll pay $16,000 on that same $50,000. You need to learn about the Spendthrift Trust. I appreciate you listening to me. Have a beautiful day.
I hope you enjoyed that episode and were able to take away a valuable nugget of information that you can implement right away in your own business. If you feel your story would be valuable for the listeners of this show, please visit frugal.show/guest. Are you a small business owner drowning in numbers and receipts? Meet Balance Buddies, my new bookkeeping service that takes the stress out of managing your finances so you can focus on growing your business. Hiring a bookkeeper isn't just about staying organized. It's about saving time, making smarter decisions, and even boosting profits. And now, I'm here to help small business owners like you take control of your books with ease. To get you started, grab my free guide, 10 Bookkeeping Mistakes Small Businesses Make and How to Avoid Them. Download it now at balancebuddies.pro/guide. And let's keep your books and your business balanced.